Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I think that these glasses only suit me when I'm wearing makeup, but I want to hide my face, so I'm going to keep wearing them for a little while until I get sick of them and think, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Because I am right now wearing a Harry Potter jumper and Harry Potter glasses. I think that's a bit overkill. Okay, I'm going to take them off. I really want them to be aesthetically pleasing, but they're just not. So I thought I would sit here with you with my new Harry Potter mug. Wow. Wow, I just realised how Harry Potter my entire bedroom is. I thought I would talk to you and just maybe we could recap my last year's resolutions, and we could also talk about my New Year's resolutions. I'm sorry I'm not wearing makeup right now, I really cannot be bothered to do it today. I woke up late, had a nice bath bomb. I've got plenty of Lush for Christmas like you saw in my hour-long vlog video, sorry about that. And I just chilled all day, and I plan on sitting down and reading for a bit, so I don't really want to go doing my makeup for no reason. So sorry I look like an egg basically. Last year I made some resolutions and I can't actually remember what they were, so let me pull them up on my phone and we're going to see them, and I'm going to talk to you about whether or not I accomplished these resolutions this year. This should be fun. I've got the video up and I'm already triggered because I can see my gorgeous hair, but let's just go into it. Oh my god, my old intro. Oh god, I was so pretty this time last year. I've gone really downhill. Don't compare this to last year's video because I'm not wearing makeup right now, and also my hair's fucked up, so stop comparing me right now, okay? Stop it. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to do this. And I did end up going to the gym this year, so well done to me on that. It wasn't a resolution, but I definitely did it. Kind of. I mean, I haven't been to the gym recently, but I kind of thought, what's the point in going to the gym during the holiday when you're going to be eating and drinking loads anyway? So I am going back to the gym after New Year's, which is tomorrow, so I'll be going back to the gym very soon. I'm going to learn to drive, for example. That is something I want to do, but I know that I've always set out to do that every single year, and it hasn't happened, so I know that that's not a reasonable one to set. If it happens, that would be great. It didn't happen. I'm still not driving, and I still am not sure that I even want to. Oh, I'm looking at this video and thinking I should change my setup right now, because in this video I'm sat in front of my Christmas tree. Aww. I am going to stick to these resolutions like I did last year, and at the end of the year, or the middle of the year, I'll be able to catch you up like I did last time, and you'll know that I've achieved them all. This one is to do one video a week of... Ha! To do one video a week. This one I have completely successfully done. I have uploaded 2 videos a week rather than 1. I thought that I'd set myself 2 videos a week, but clearly it was only 1. So I've actually over-accomplished. And any week that I haven't uploaded, I have made up for by making either a really long video or by just uploading on a different day of my schedule, because obviously I've had like family things and stuff this year where, you know, I think it's excusable to not be filming and uploading, and, you know, mental health kind of issues. I've been like, maybe I should calm down on the videoing because I'm only videoing myself crying at the moment, and that's not entertaining. I would definitely count this as a pass, since I've really pushed myself with content this year, and I've been shitting out videos probably way too much if I'm honest, but I've really enjoyed it and I haven't lost my passion for it. Even if the videos haven't been that entertaining this year, I think, especially at the start of the year, my videos were really good, and you know, you had the whole Ricky Dillon thing and everything, and if I hadn't been sticking to my resolution, I don't think that ever would have happened, so I'm proud of myself for that one. However, I would like to preferably only do 1 video a week, simply because I feel like when I was doing more than 1, it was just me spurting out any old video. Shit. Okay, here's the thing, I always set 1 video a week, but then I get so into making YouTube videos and I'm so passionate for it that I end up making like 2 to 3 videos a week. And then if I do like set uploads, sometimes the topic is no longer relevant and it's not going to get views and no one's going to give a shit. I feel like I'm going to give myself a pass here because whilst 1 video a week is perfect in my eyes, that is the perfect amount, because I think I could make a really good video. Good quality, and everything, and I feel like it would probably get more views if I only did one a week, because people would be like, oh, here's Rebecca's weekly video. But I don't know, I'm so passionate about YouTube that I like to create more content than I always set out to achieve, so I'm not going to be too mad about this one. Like, over accomplishing isn't a fail.
Number 2 is I would like to get promoted at work. I've been aiming...
Ah, bitch! Number 2, I would like to get promoted at work. You did it, girl. This has been a goal of mine for years, to be honest, but this was the year where I was like, it has to happen or I have to move on. And it did. And I think that was a very realistic goal of me to set. However, I definitely didn't believe that I could actually do it. And when I did actually do it, it took so long. The process was so long. I went through a lot. I think this is when my mental health started to deteriorate in this year, like, is when I was going through that. And that sounds dramatic and stupid, but I really do care about my job more than I should. I will admit I care about it too much. And I just think that I put myself through so much to get this position, and I do need to remember that I asked for this. Like, at work I'm very stressed at the moment, and I do bitch a lot, and I'm like, oh, I hate this and blah blah blah, but I am very thankful that I was able to work hard to get where I am, and I'm thankful that I was given the opportunity by my managers, and they were so supportive and have taught me so much this year, and I hope that I can continue to learn from them so that I can keep progressing, because I don't just want to stop at supervisor now. I always thought my end goal would just be supervisor, and after that I wouldn't worry, I'd just be chill with being a supervisor, but I can definitely see myself wanting to be a manager now, and this gives me hope that I made this one of my resolutions and it actually happened. That is kind of inspiring, and I'm proud of myself, so well done me.
Learning how to be more confident and out there and tell people what to do. That's something I still need to work on, is bossing people around and not feeling guilty about it, because it's not bitchy, it's just doing my job. I'm going to work on that more this year and hopefully get promoted.
I would say I've definitely worked on that. I was talking about this with my colleagues / friends literally yesterday. I do need to find a balance between angry, aggressive, bossy Rebecca and pushover Rebecca. I do think that sometimes I can be a bit too much, but I think that I'm still proud of myself, because I never would have had the confidence before to be like the other day, for example, we have a system in the queues, and if I'm stood in the middle shouting, cashier number 6 please, cashier number 8 please, which I shout much louder than that, and to be honest a bit aggressively, then the till staff don't have to press their buttons, because the buttons are too slow. It's much more efficient to have someone in the middle shouting at customers to go to a certain till. It gets the queue down twice as fast. And if I'm in the middle and I say to them all, do not press your buttons, I'm shouting for you, they should listen to me and not press their buttons. But they do, and everybody knows that this is one of the main things that makes me just so mad and just makes me snap, is when people still continue to press their buttons. And I had this customer yell at me, and she was like, you're calling out the wrong number? How about you do it right? Because I can't shout at a camera, it kind of took it out on the staff and was like, stop pressing your buttons! And it felt like the whole store had gone quiet to stare at me, and I heard that apparently a customer made a remark that I needed to stop being so moody or something, and my colleague backed me up and was like, no, she's a very nice girl, she's just very stressed, like, it's stressful at Christmas. I do think I'm proud of myself for being able to do that now. Like, before I would never be able to discipline or have a go at anyone. I think I'm maybe a bit too harsh sometimes. I'm not going to go into why, because I'd probably get into trouble for mentioning it, but I've had, bad reactions from staff when I have tried to discipline them. However, I wasn't in the wrong in any way, and I didn't get in trouble for it, because, it is my job to discipline people and to shout. So I'm trying to find that balance and trying to learn and just learn how to be a boss. I do think that that's something I've definitely achieved this year. I am more confident and more of a superior, I guess, figure.
Is to try something new every week.
I remember, I can't believe this was last year's resolutions. It literally feels like, God, this feels like 2 years ago. I did start sticking to it at the start of the year. I was doing something new every week, which includes damaging my hair to fuck and dyeing it stupid amounts of times. So maybe I shouldn't have set this as a resolution, because I do feel like when I set them, sometimes I stick to them too much. I get a bit obsessive about keeping my resolutions, especially when I've made the promise on camera. I think that I achieved this to an extent. It's a very hard one to achieve, and it's very hard to even keep track of whether or not I actually did this. But I think at least the beginning of the year I definitely did this until about summer. Then I think that's when I kind of started to give up on that one. So I don't think I would give this a fail, because I have done that and I have pushed boundaries that I never would have before. Whether or not the outcome is good or not, that's your kind of opinion. But I mean, even with things like dyeing my hair, I don't think I regret it anymore, just because life is short and you should do things that you've always wanted to do, and I've always wanted to experiment with my hair colours, and whilst I probably will have to shave my head in order to get my hair back, it's not exactly the worst in the world, and I can make my hair look nice when I try. And you know, it's nearly all blonde, nearly. I'm still trying to get it all blonde. I want it all this colour, but we'll see. I'm still not sure if I'm going to shave my head or not. But that's something that I'll figure out during the new year. I don't think I regret it, because I was trying new things and I was being daring and doing something that I never would have done before. So, whilst my hair is gorgeous in this video that I'm watching, I'm not sure that I regret it so much anymore. And now when people say to me, look what you've done to your hair, you've ruined it, it used to be so pretty, I used to go home and cry my eyes out. Now when people say it to me, I'm like, yeah, I have, haven't I? Oh well, because it's like you can't undo the past, and I don't regret having those hairstyles. I think I looked good with red hair, and I also think I looked good with blue hair. So some people have told me that they really like my hair blonde, so I don't know, it's just a bit more thinner now and I need to take care of it more, which to be honest I should have been doing anyway. This will be the year of recovery for my hair, and it will all be blonde soon.
I'm allowed to complain, just not about every small thing that's wrong.
Okay, I think this is a resolution. I've skipped a bit far, but I think it was a resolution to not complain so much, which I've failed. We're not gonna lie about this one, I failed it. I've become so horrible this year, and I said I was going to talk about it in a video, so I am. I have become a really negative, horrible person, and I don't like who I am right now. I really don't. I think that I've become just so bitchy and so horrible, and I just don't like who I am anymore, and I think that's where a lot of my unhappiness comes from. And I don't want to be this person anymore, and I want to be who I was a year ago. I think that I focus too much on the negative, and I think that's really brought me down. And even just 2 nights ago I was feeling really down and anxious, and I just kept thinking about really bad things, and I ended up going online and going to an anxiety chat room and trying to talk to people in there, because I felt like I couldn't talk to people in real life about it. And the reason I feel like that is because I do feel like all I've done this year is complain to my friends and ring my friends up crying my eyes out, and they don't want to constantly be listening to me crying and shit. And I know I said that I would reach out to friends more often when I feel down, because that is healthy, but I don't think it's particularly healthy for them to be listening to me crying my eyes out all the time. And it stopped being every now and then to a very regular thing that I was doing, and I don't think that's fair on my friends at all. So I just want to be a more positive person in the new year and be the best version of myself that I can be.
5 is to be more healthy. This one is unrealistic. and I was going to make my goal to not drink this year. That's so unrealistic and so...
Okay, joined the gym, which is great. I think that was around summertime I joined the gym. I did start off going every single day and I was doing really well, and I lost too much weight, to be honest. I lost way too much weight. I had people commenting on it. They were like, Jesus, why are you doing this to yourself? I wasn't trying to lose weight, I was just trying to go to the gym. I started going like 3 times a week, then it cut down to 2, then 1, and then I just stopped kind of going. The last time I went, I think, was about 2 weeks ago. I went just once or twice. I started to get back into it, but then Christmas came around and I was like, what's the point in being at the gym when I'm just going to be eating loads and stuff? And I had a lot to do. I am going to start going again next week as soon as New Year's is over and I'm done with my hangover. I was going every day, that was definitely too much, but I do think that it helped a lot, like my doctor said, with my stress. Now that I don't go that often, I do realise that I get angry too easily, and I think it was very therapeutic for me to go to the gym, and it was helping me with like stress and anger issues, and I think my mental health is much better when I'm going to the gym and stuff, so I am definitely going to start doing that way more regularly because it really did help me and have a positive impact on me, and I think the gym is a really good thing. Health-wise with food, I have completely failed on. I fail this every year. I just can't eat healthy, and I'm going to try it again this year, but I'm like a psychopath, you know, trying to get a different result from trying the same thing every year, but I don't know how I can change it. I don't know how I can make myself eat healthy. It's just so hard. And with the no drinking thing, it wasn't a resolution, but it did end up happening anyway. I've definitely drunk way less this year. Not recently because, you know, it's Christmas and you tend to drink more at Christmas. However, I can't drink as much as I used to. Like now I have like last night I went out, I had 2 Kopparbergs and I was starting to feel a bit funny, and it's like usually I would be spending like £70–80 just to get myself drunk because I had such a high tolerance and I was borderline alcoholic, to be honest. It took so much to get me drunk. Now I have a bottle of wine and I'm on my way. I know where my limit is now, and I don't, like, I've had Desperados sat in the corner on my windowsill for a while now and I haven't touched them, and I've got gin that I've been struggling to get through like all year long, and I just think that my tolerance has gone way down, which is good. It's really good. It's saving me a lot of money. All I need now is 1 or 2 drinks and I'm ready to have a good night, so I don't feel the need to get wasted anymore. I'm saying this the day before New Year's Eve, so we'll see how true that is, won't we, Rebecca? I definitely feel like I've improved with drinking this year, so well done me. I do still enjoy going out drinking, just not as much as I used to.
I would like to cut smoking out this year.
I have cut smoking out this year. I think I've smoked once this year, which was literally, I think about a week ago I smoked. I can't remember, I think it was on my birthday. Yeah, it was. I'm quite proud of myself for not smoking that much this year. I only did it once. I don't even know why I did it on my birthday. Really don't know what was going through my head. I just kind of took it and was like, fuck it, I'll have one. Not proud of it. There was no need to do it, didn't enjoy it. Don't feel the need to go back into smoking, but I did it once this year. And hopefully next year I'll do it not at all. It's not something I ever feel the need to do again. So please don't offer me cigarettes on nights out, because when I'm drunk apparently I'm more likely to just be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll have one.
Cook more homemade foods and take them in.
Haha! Cook more homemade foods. Didn't happen once this year. I can't cook. I wish I could. Maybe that will be a resolution. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, by the end of 2017, which I'm not going to because I'm going to have a KFC or something tonight. But
I had a KFC tonight. Oh my god. That's so weird. The main one I'm proud of is becoming a supervisor, if I'm honest. Now let's get into the resolutions for this year. So, my resolutions for this year. So, the main thing I want from this year is to be a more positive person. I want to stop complaining about things, to stop crying all the time and to just be a better person and just to stop bitching about people and to stop interfering in other people's lives, because it's none of my business, and if someone's hurting me, I'll just stay away from them rather than causing drama and subtweeting about people. And I just want to be more positive, and if I've got an issue with anyone, I'll just cut them out. It's as simple as that. If someone's hurting me or is not willing to try and be friends with me, then I'll just leave it, because it's not worth it. If they're not willing to put the effort in, then neither am I. And I just want to be a nicer person. I want to stop bitching all the time at work. It's very hard because I hate being on the tills, but they've promised me that I'm moving in 10 days' time, so I hope that's true. And if that is true, then I'll be able to achieve this without a doubt, because I used to love working on department, and I kind of forgot how much I used to love it until I started working on the tills. Working on a department just fulfilled me more than it does being on the tills, and I felt like I was learning all the time and developing as a person. And if I get moved, I feel like I'll be able to be a more positive, happy person, and I'll be able to enjoy going to work again. Because there's nothing better than going to work and enjoying it. It just makes you feel great if you go to work and you're enjoying what you're doing. It's just a great feeling. I think I'll be a much happier person in 2018 if I'm not on the tills. Truly, I know I've said it too much and I do bitch about it too much, and I am grateful for being a supervisor. And I need to remember that this year. I need to keep reminding myself of the small little things in life that are good, rather than always focusing on the bad. One of the main ones that I want to do this year is to leave my hair alone, dye-wise, heat-wise, and I just want to keep growing it out, keep getting regular cuts so that it keeps growing, and I want to outgrow this horrible green colour on the top of my head, and I want to outgrow the blonde naturally, and I just want to get my old hair back. It's going to be a long process, and it's something I won't be able to achieve in a year, but at least by the end of the year I want to be able to look at myself with my hair and think, yeah, I've done a good job, I've grown it back, it's healthy, and I'm done with colouring it, I'm done with dyeing it. And I know a lot of people have told me you either need to shave it or you need to just leave it alone and take care of it, so I'm going to try and go with the option of leaving it alone and taking care of it. And if all else fails, I will just shave it. I just have to, and put aside my fears of what other people will think and just do it for my own happiness. And it's my own fault, so this is something I want to come to terms with in 2018, and I want to feel pretty again. I want to feel like myself again, and I just want to feel pretty. That sounds so superficial, but I do. I just want to feel pretty and like myself again. It'll never grow back in thickness, at least if I don't shave it, but I at least want it to grow back healthy and long, so that's what I want from my hair this year. And the last thing is, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. I want to go to the gym regularly, like I said. I want to try and eat a bit healthier, and I just want to be happy with whatever that means. Whether that means I give dating another go, or I, try seeing friends more, or just anything that makes me happy. I just want to be happier this year, that's all. Very last one is that I want to get promoted to manager, at least by the summer. I want to be off at the tills, learning new things, and being the best version of myself I can be. I want to be a manager, and this is something I wasn't sure I wanted to be until I saw other people at work get promoted who have been there for not even half the time that I've been there, and I felt this kind of jealousy. Even though I was happy for them, I also felt this jealousy of, I've been here for nearly 5 years and I have only accomplished half of what you've accomplished. And I thought to myself, if they can do it in like 2 years, I can definitely do it in 5 years. I can definitely be a manager. That's definitely something I want to do, and I know that I have the potential to achieve that, and I want to keep working for Primark, and I want to be at the top. I want to be a manager now, at least a department manager. I want to get to that place, because I never, years ago, ever would have dreamt of even seeing myself as a supervisor. And if I can make it to manager, I will be so proud of myself, and I think I'll make my old managers proud that used to, you know, work with me, and I hope I'll make the managers that I work with now proud. And I just want to show people that I am capable of achieving great things, and I want to keep working on my career, and I want to get this experience so that I can use it in the future, whether or not that's with Primark. I will have management under my belt, and it's something I really, really want to achieve this year. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I've got to go because my camera's going to die. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. Leave some of your New Year's resolutions down below and whether or not you were successful with yours. I do recommend either writing them down or making a video like this, even if just for yourself. It definitely helps you to keep them and to keep going back and checking what your resolutions were. And I think it's a great way of documenting it, and I always enjoy making these videos every year and recapping on them and reviewing and seeing my progress, and I think it definitely helps me to achieve them. So turn on your notifications. I make new videos every Thursday and Sunday, and I will see you next year. Bye!